Lueroi's Pokemon Leaf Green Walkthrough, Part 59. Alright, this is it, the Seafoam Islands, even though it's only one island, but whatever. We're just gonna head inside. So, this is the Seafoam Islands, the place you have to get through in order to get to Cinnabar Island. And I'm gonna start off by spraying some repels, because there are a bunch of wild Pokemon in here. If you're looking for ones to catch, you can find Zubat, Golbat, Seal, and Dugong. If you're playing Fire Red, you'll be able to find Psyduck and Golduck, and if you're playing Leaf Green, you'll be able to find Slowpoke and Slowbro. Plus, there's one special legendary Pokemon you can find at the end of this place, which is pretty much the main reason we're in here. So, let's see. There's an Ice Heal right there. There are a few items hidden around the place here, and we're going to try to find as many as we can. But anyways, the Seafoam Islands, it's a pretty tough puzzle, to be quite honest. A lot of people get lost in here. I pretty much know exactly how to do it, so as long as I don't get lost, I should be fine. Because it is really easy to, you know, lose track of where you are in here. It's because the place is so big and there's so many ladders and stuff. But anyways, I'm just getting some quick items right off the bat. You can get a big pearl right there, which is nice. But when you get down here, this is the first big strength puzzle, and pretty much how this place works, you want to throw, or push, I guess, those rocks down those big holes in the ground, because they will fall down into the currents and stop the currents, because when you get into the water, it's just going to push you out of the way, so you have to put these rocks in to stop the currents so you can surf where you want. So this puzzle right here is not too bad, as long as you kind of plan ahead what you're doing. And then you're free to surf around here. If you didn't move those rocks, it'll just push you over back to the stairs there. Now, you actually can move on, and there's something pretty cool you can find up there, but I'm going to save that for the end, because I want to finish the entire puzzle first. And there's an Ultra Ball right there. By the way, since there is a legendary Pokemon in here, like I said, I'd recommend bringing some Ultra Balls along. Probably around 20 would be a good number. And I need to spray some more Rax Repels. Also, a good idea would be spraying Repels, because unless you want to be running into wild Pokemon every few steps, yeah, you should pretty much just spray a bunch of Repels. So let's see, you can find an item right here. It's a Water Stone, which can be used to evolve Eevee into Vaporeon, Poliwhirl into Poliwrath, stuff like that. Yeah, isn't that great? So, I guess I'll say now I'm heading towards the next puzzle. There are a lot of great water types in here. I pretty much recommend all the ones you can find. Slowpoke, and if you're playing Leaf Green, you can find Slowpoke. That's a great Pokemon. Golduck as well in Fire Red, and also Seal's not a bad Pokemon either. So if you're looking for a water type, this is the place to be, because there are lots of water types you can find here. Now, I actually went the wrong way back there, so I'm going to come back over here. You actually want to come over to this, wait, not over here. I think you want to go down this ladder. Not that one, the one over, oh great, my repels! Yeah, you can see them. This place is just a pain to get through. Just so easy to get lost. Plus, there's the wild Pokemon everywhere. So yeah, you actually want to come to this ladder over here. And then there's this strength boulder right here. Now, this one's kind of weird. There are two more you have to get to finish off the puzzle. But you don't just push this one down into one hole. You have to kind of push it down through every single story or every level. So it's going to come back down here, and you have to push it through all the way down until you get to the basement floor. Fortunately, there's no big puzzle really involved, so I guess it's not that hard to, you know, figure out where you're pushing it, but it's just kind of annoying. You have to go down like 3 times and keep pushing it in. It's like, come on, isn't it enough that I did it once? Whatever. Because the big holes in the ground are inconveniently placed away from each other, so you have to go like 5 times down before you can get to the bottom. And yeah, as you can see there, that water just pushes you right out. So you need to get both the strength boulders to stop it, which is what we already did on the other side. Now we have to do one more to finish it off on this side. So I'm going to head back up to the top here. Let's see. It'd be really nice if they told you what floor you were on, but no, the game just doesn't want to be nice to you. It's going to be a lot easier to figure out where you're going. So anyway, no, this isn't the right place. Come back over this way. Yeah, I think I want to go back into these stairs over here. Up here. And let's see, is there one more? Aha, this is the last one. So, you can actually get through this puzzle pretty quickly if you know where you're going. If not, you're probably going to be wandering around in here for hours. But if you know where you're going, it's really not too bad. The puzzles aren't too hard to solve, and really as long as you know where the strength boulders are, it's not too bad. Now, one thing I don't understand, if you put the boulder straight into the hole right there, like, why does it come out at a different spot that you fall? Because wouldn't you fall right onto the boulder? See, look, it like fell over to the side. Just, did it roll over or something? I don't know. I don't even know why I'm wondering these things. But anyways, you can push it into the last hole right here. I mean, how did these holes just conveniently get placed all around so you could put those rocks in there? It's like it was all set up or something. But really, I mean, who would waste their time setting up this giant puzzle just to make you mad? Why don't they just let you get through the place? That's what I want to know. But anyways, if you go through the stairs on the other side over there, you can actually leave the Seafoam Islands and head out. But like I said, there's one thing that you'll probably want to stop and do before you leave. And I'm going to go do that right now. Now, if you remember, we solved that strength puzzle earlier. If you head up at this point, you're going to be able to find this, and it's a legendary Pokemon. So I would highly, highly recommend saving your game right now, because you will never get another chance to catch this thing ever again in your life. Also, make sure your Pokemon are healed up, and make sure you have a bunch of Ultra Balls ready to go. I think I'm going to put Hitmonlee up front, and let's go after this thing. Yayo! Isn't that exactly what Zapdos said when I battle it? Jeez, what, they can't think of anything else original for the legendary bird to say? But anyways, Articuno is at level 50 just like Zapdos. It's part of the legendary trio. It's flying and ice type. It's actually pretty hard to take out. It knows Ice Beam, which is its main attacking move. It can really be a pain, actually. It also knows Mist and Agility. I don't remember its last move, though. But Rock Slide does a nice chunk of damage because it's 4 times effective. So yeah, and now I'm just going to use Brick Break to weaken it down a bit more. See how that goes. I mean, not bad. Yeah, there's the move Mist. Mist is pretty much... You don't need to worry about Mist. You're just lucky if it uses that, because as long as it's not attacking you, you're fine. So, like always with legendaries, you want to get them as low on health as possible. Oh, that's perfect! It has like 1 HP left. Alright, so, let's see. I'm actually going to let Hitmonlee die right now. I want to get a safe switch into Victory Bell so I can put it to sleep, because I don't want it attacking me while I switch out. So, if Articuno decides to kill Hitmonlee, then that'd be great, but if not, then... Oh, come on, just kill the thing. You know you want to. I mean, this is exactly what I went through last time with Zapdos, and you stupid birds just refused to kill my Pokemon. Alright, there you go. So Hitmonlee's gonna die as I planned, which is fine. And now I'm gonna switch over to Victory Bell, and hopefully Articuno doesn't use Ice Beam, because that would kill me. But if not, I can put it to sleep by using Sleep Powder, so that would work great. Because if you don't know, Pokemon are easier to catch with status infections on them, like freezing and sleep. So it uses Agility, that's good. Now as long as Sleep Powder doesn't miss. Alright, there we go. So Articuno has about 1 HP left. It's put to sleep. This thing is ready to be caught. So I think I have about 14, 15 Ultra Balls maybe. So I'm just going to start chucking those, and who knows, I could get lucky right off the bat. Again, do not use your Master Ball on this thing. I said that for Zapdos. Same goes for Articuno. You want to save that for later in the game. So, oh, that's actually, I was thinking if I caught it on the very first Ultra Ball, like, oh my god, that would have been amazing. Yeah, I'll probably take about, 10 or so. I mean, it's not gonna be easy. You're not gonna ever catch it within like the first 2 or. Oh my god! What? I just got it in 2 tries. A legendary bird Pokemon is said to appear to doom people who are lost in icy mountains. Wow, right when I say you're never going to catch this thing, like, on the first 2 tries, what do you know, I caught the thing. So, there we go, we caught the second Pokemon in the trio. We have Zapdos and Articuno. Get it? Articuno, Uno, Zapdos, Dos. Maybe you didn't know that. So you just learned something today. Hooray for you. But anyways, now let's get out of this place. Like I said, you have to go to the other side now. So if you head over here... Oh, getting out of this place is tough too. I mean, you could get lost just trying to get out. Even though you've solved all the puzzles already. So let's see. Up. Yeah, then when you find these holes over here, you can drop down those. I mean, I gotta wonder, how do you go through these without, like, breaking your legs? I mean, seriously, you're falling all the way down. But anyways, you can come over here. You can head up this ladder. Unfortunately, I can't show you Articuno right now because I'm kind of stranded on the islands here. But anyways, we're gonna go out this ladder. And there's the exit to the cave. So we have gotten through the Seafoam Islands, and next time we will be heading towards Cinnabar Island. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you all next time.